Hey to all craft beer aficionados, today we're going to be looking at a beer that isn't necessarily a craft beer because InBev bought Goose Island back in 2011, but still we're going to try to look at Goose Island's winter ale without rose tinted glasses. I'm going to pretend like it is a real craft beer. So as we always do, let's start with the name. It's just named Winter Ale. I think that's kind of boring. I think they could do something cooler with it, like snowshoes or Yeti, Snow Monster, I don't know, Elsa's Liquid Gold, anything. You know, it's just Winter Ale, so I'm taking away 0.25 points straight out of the chute because it's got a boring name. But then let's move to the artwork, and the artwork is kind of cool, right? The colors go well together for it being a winter ale, and it's got a sled on it, looking like snow. So overall, the artwork's kind of cool. So I'll give it that. 12 fluid ounces, 5.3% alcohol by volume, and 25 IBUs. On Untapped, this beer gets an average rating of 3.5. So for me, I've already taken a point away for the stupid name. So most it can get from me is a 4.75. Nutty chocolate aromas, chocolate caramel malt finish. Goose Winter Ale layered with rich nutty chocolate notes with a malty roasted caramel finish. Our brown ale gives you plenty to contemplate on long winter nights. So it is a brown ale. For some reason, when I think of winter ales, I think of stouts with some spices or something going on. Anyway, without further ado, let's pop the top on it, take a look, and then get a nose. So the color, I don't know if it's coming across on the camera really well, but it does have quite a bit of clarity. It's got a red tint to it, but it's really dark brown. It is a brown ale. The foam, what do we have here? Two and a little more fingers ahead, maybe just 2 fingers ahead. And the foam is brown, so we know that there's some roasted malts in there. Maybe we know there's chocolate malt in the damn thing, and there's some roasted malts that are giving it that brown tint to the foam. Let's get a nose on her. Yeah, it smells roasty, smells chocolatey, and there's a little bit of a spicy character that's coming through. Like it's a spice kind of smell that I get from when I smell saisons with certain saison yeast. Which, if you know me, you know that I love saison, so that's nice. That's a really nice thing right there. With the chocolate, roasted, and a little bit of spice from, I don't know what it's from, but it smells like a little bit of a saison. So, cheers. Got a little foam mustache there. Head is sticking around. It's really still being there. Mouthfeel, it's really thin and kind of, I don't want to say watery as a feeling in the mouth, but it's here and gone in an instant. A lot of darker beers, they're more robust. There's a thicker mouthfeel. So I'm guessing that they mashed it at a lower temperature. You know, we would be looking for about 154 to mash a normal, what I would do for a winter ale. I don't know, whatever they did, it feels a little thinner. The taste, I definitely taste what I always taste in brown ales. I don't really know what it is. I'm guessing that it's a chocolate malt, but it sticks right in the front of my tongue and lingers for a long time. So we have that lingering. The sweetness isn't reaching areas of my mouth. It's just on the bottom. If I were to give it from 0 to 100% of the mouth that it's reaching with that mouthfeel, I would give it like 25%, maybe 20%, because it's really just hanging out low on my tongue. Right in the middle is where like the chocolate malt or the brown ale is just really grabbing a hold and not moving. It's sticking on tight, not leaving that position. No bitterness for me is hanging out. It is decently tasty. I liked this beer before I really got into craft beer, basically because it was at pubs or sports bars that I went to. But I'm not a huge fan of brown ales. It is watery feeling. I do like the smell. The taste, I've had better winter ales. There's way better winter ales. So we're looking at this as a winter ale, not as a brown ale. We've already reviewed Zipline's Winter Ale on the channel, and it was way better than this. So I'm taking away points for the crappy name. I'm taking away points for like the thin mouthfeel. I'm taking away points because the weird flavor that lingers right in the middle of my tongue. I don't really like that, whatever the hell's going on there. There's zero hop character, which, you know, that's gonna be great for a lot of people, but for me, I'm looking for a little more hop character. In the end, I think that the people on Untapped got it right. I'm going to give it a 3.5. And that's, I'm trying to look at it as not being made by InBev or controlled by InBev. I just want more mouthfeel from these darker beers. I want a more robust mouthfeel and flavor profile. It's just lacking in pretty much all areas. It's kind of what you would expect from a big box beer that's doing a winter ale. Basically is what I'm thinking. I'm trying to look at it with rose tinted glasses, but that's what I'm giving it, guys. So have you tried Goose Island's Winter Ale? Tell me what you would grade it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm obviously going to finish the damn thing. I'm not just going to let it sit here. And you know what? 3.5 is a drinkable beer. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you on my next video. Cheers. Yeah, I guess. It might be a good introductory beer for, I love going back to this, you know it. For people that aren't into craft beer, that you want to get into craft beer, that's about it. People that aren't hardcore hop heads might like it. People that like brown ales are going to like it. It doesn't have enough sweetness either. I forgot to mention that in the core of the video. It doesn't have enough sweetness. I guess that's with the mouthfeel. I'm not getting any tingle from it. It's fucking hanging out super long in the middle of my tongue there. I am interested about the spice character. I smell it, don't really taste it, and I burp it, don't taste it too much. That whatever that weird feeling is on my tongue is overriding almost everything, and then the thinness of the beer. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy it again, but definitely if I'm at a sports bar and their options are fucking, I don't know, Budweiser, Blue Moon, this, I'm gonna go back and forth between Blue Moon and this probably, or whatever IPA they have on hand. Anyway, thanks again. I love doing that little bit afterward. It feels more natural to talk after I say cheers and see you on the next video. It feels less forced. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up and share it. Share it, share it, share it. I would really appreciate that. Cheers. See you next time.